Yes, all about the journey. I'll keep telling myself that when people are just flaming me over and over again in games. Actually, I had a bot game earlier, and everyone was so friendly and nice, and it was very heartening. That's right. I suspect it won't be like this, but here we go. Right, let's see. Where have I got? I'm top, so that's very exciting. So hopefully we'll get some Garen going on. I will certainly hover Garen. I'm going to take... no, I'm going to stick with that. And I'm going to take Teleport and Flash, because I think they're still a good option. Right, so having been thoroughly beaten by Kale in the past, and I've been hearing that Kale is quite strong at the moment, so I'm going to put a ban in on Kale. No one on my team wants to play Kale, do they? No, so that's good. Yeah, so are they going to ban anybody, or are they just that confident that they can take on anybody? Oh, okay, a Kassadin ban from the jungle. That's interesting, because I think Kassadin is normally a mid laner. The chat is telling me that Kale has been nerfed today, so less of an issue had that come up, but that's alright. Now we just have to hope that the other team's top laner doesn't want to take Garen. I don't think any other role would realistically take Garen. I do know that at some point, even in pro play, there was a phase of Garen going in the bot lane, but I'm pretty sure that phase is long in the past now, so hopefully once I see a top lane pick, I can be pretty confident that I'm going to be getting Garen, which would be good. Ooh, okay. So I think both Malphite and Ornn are generally top laners. So I don't know who I'm going to... But I'd now be surprised if Garen comes up as well. But we'll see. Not long to wait now. And my focus on this, in the first battle, yeah, there we go, we can have Garen. So in the first battle that I did a video of, I was really focusing on creep score, killing minions, and staying alive. And I really want to focus on that again. But I also want to focus on making sure that I have vision. So I'm going to try and use wards as much as I can, keep an eye on the map if I can. It's all well and good sitting here waiting for it to start and seeing, telling myself that that's what I'm going to do. But I will try and do that. I will keep an eye on my trinket and try and upgrade that when I can. And yeah, kind of focus on those things and try and stay in the game and do well. Okay, we're at 100%. Why are we not in game? Okay, so in we go. Let's take Q as my first ability. Oh, and they've changed the shop again. I think in the last patch it looks like it's changed. I'm going to take Doran's Shield because it's a little bit safer, I think, rather than Doran's Blade. So yes, in the top lane I am up against Ornn, with Malphite going mid lane. So it's always a good idea to think about what the opponent, the person you're up against in lane, is likely to be, how they're likely to play. I don't know massive amounts about Ornn. I think he scales quite well into the late game. I know that he's played quite a lot in pro play, and I've watched some pro play, so I have a bit of an understanding from that. Our ADC forgot to pick up any items. That's always off to a good start. But so yes, so I know Ornn can upgrade people's items later in the game, and I know that his ultimate ability is a long-range knock-up that comes towards him and goes out, so I need to be aware of that. And I've also noticed that whereas I'm running Teleport and Flash, Ornn is running Teleport and Ignite. So Ornn won't have the Flash to get away, but he'll also have that little bit of extra damage from the Ignite if he goes in on me. So I do need to try and be aware of that. And again, it's that idea of just playing safe and not doing anything too stupid. I probably should have placed a ward early on, having spoken about placing wards, but I'm going to put one in this bush because okay, so I'm being pinged on the map, but I'm not really sure why. Um, so I'm going to chill here for a bit and then get my first minion. I should have got more there, but I'll get a hit on Ornn. Just the one hit on Ornn there, but let him know I'm in the contest. It's always a good start. Okay, he's got a bit of a ranged ability going on there. Get a silence on Ornn. I do like the... so my Q ability silences my opponent, which can be great to stop them returning damage on me. So I need to make sure that I'm using that properly. And I also, I think, in past games, I haven't really used my R ability, my ultimate ability, as effectively as I might have done, because I was using it too early, because my R ability scales with the amount of damage that the opponent has already taken. I'm best off using that like late on into a fight, when I can do the most damage with it. So, as the name Noob Learns League of Legends suggests, I am learning all the time as I go along, and that is all part of it. So, yeah, we'll just keep going. Ornn is already a higher level than me, which is not ideal, but let's chase him off a little bit and see what we can do. Yeah, so dodge a little bit. Let's get that minion if we can. Yes, that's good. See if I can get the cannon. Yes, I did. Silence Ornn again. I think this is quite a good place for the wave to be, kind of right on the edge of my turret range, because it means, because I'm low level and not great at League of Legends just yet, it means I'm not particularly good at getting the last hit on minions when they're being hit by the turret, because it's quite difficult to judge. So if they're just out of range, it means I can play safely by staying mostly in my turret's range, but at the same time I can actually get some kills on minions, which is good. So I'm at 13 CS creep score at the moment, which is not too bad for where we are in the game at the moment. Yeah, one's chased me off a little bit there, but I'm not in too much danger. Garen heals. I've still got my flash ability, so I'm not too worried. Yeah, so I'm relatively happy with where we are at the moment. Let's get a hit on there. Okay, I'm burning, but I think I should be able to survive this. Yes, I have. Ornn is also very low. I should probably back, but I kind of want to see if I can get any of these minions, because it is a big wave, and I do want to be able to get some of the monies from these lot. Yeah, I've still mostly failed to do that, but I got some, so that's better than nothing, so I'll go back. I do have teleport, so I can come back in the lane. Okay. So, so far I've been building towards Trinity Force first. I don't know if that's the recommended one, but I know it does do quite a lot of damage, I think, Trinity Force, so it's a nice one for me to start with, if nothing else. Come back into my lane here and get some last hits on these, hopefully. Yep, we've done that. So, yeah, I'm a little bit behind, but it's, all things considered, it's not going too badly. Ornn is still taking quite a bit of damage, so I might just see if I can get in and do some more damage to him. He is quite strong, though. There we go, chased him off. That's nice. Get those last hits on those minions. Okay, so I'm going to go back and place another ward down here, because it's always nice to know if their jungler is around anywhere. So that's good. I mean, obviously, I still only know if the jungler's around if I actually check the map every now and then, which is another question entirely, but we'll do what we can. Okay, so Ornn is level 6 now, so I do have to be careful because he has his ultimate ability, and I don't yet. But I do now, so that's good. And actually, he's quite low, so I'm going to try and keep some pressure on, because if I can get my ultimate on him, that's going to do quite a lot of damage, I think. There we go. So I've taken a lot of damage onto Ornn, but I've also taken a hit from the turret. But now I think I can probably... Oh, that's their jungler. Okay, I need to be very careful here. Looks like he's gone away again, but that's pushed that into the turret. Ornn is still here. So, but he's cleared out that wave super easy. It was barely an inconvenience. So, okay, I'm just going to back off. I'm going to go back to base. I don't like going back to base as early and as often as I am, but let's be honest, that is much better than dying, giving my opponent a nice lead in the game or anything like that. So there we go. I'll take half-bound axe. At the moment, I really am just buying what is recommended for me. It's at a later point, one of my explaining videos will be looking at add items, because I think that's one of the things that will be really good for me to learn how to do. And you know what the best builds are, things like that. But at the moment, I'm sticking with what's recommended, just because you know I can't go too far wrong with that. It might not be 100% the best way, but it's not going to be the end of the world. Okay, so Orn's pushed that wave in, but now I can catch this hopefully and get some gold here. He might be hiding in that bush, which I do have to be a little careful of, but I think he's probably gone back to spend some of his hard-earned money. But we'll, yeah, there we go. Cleared that wave out, and now I can do some work on this. And again, I'm managing to stay quite close to my turret, which is good. Yeah, there you go. So that's Orn coming back into lane using his teleport. And yeah, so he's now nice and healed up. But I'm very close to my turret, so I'm not too worried at the moment. And there's only a little wave here. I think he'd need a lot of minions to come in and get me at my turret at the moment. So that's not too bad. Okay, I have a ward available again, but yeah, he's managing to do quite a lot of damage to me, which I have to be quite careful of. But I can just pull back again near my turret, try and get some of this creep score. That was a lot of damage that he's done to me, but yeah, okay. I'll just kind of hide, stay back here, do my thing. Again, being safe. I don't want to give them any. I don't want to give him too many kind of easy opportunities to get me. Oh, I say that, I've just gone in and I'm getting hit. Oh, but he's taking turret hits, that's good. So I'm burning from Ignite. Oh, and he's trying to ultimate me, but I've managed to dodge it. Yes, that's good. But I think I have to run away here, really. Because he's... Yeah, okay. So he's turned around. Whew, that was very close. Yes, some very careful dodging of that ultimate. Oh, he's so low on health as well now. Oh, okay. He wants me. So Shen wants me to engage. Oh, good. Well, the name calling started already, so that's good. Dear. That's always nice, isn't it? Let's see if we can get the ultimate. Yeah, there we go. Woo! I'm not sure if it was me that was being called rude words that I don't want to repeat on stream, but if it was, I've just shown them by killing my lane opponent. So I'm going to just take out this wave, and then I'm going to go back, because now I've got a bit of money to spend from that kill. And yeah, a bit of time, and we can do that. So let's get... what do we want? This costs more, so I'm going to assume it's better. Nothing like a really high-level strategy for picking equipment, but that will do. Oh, I might actually get a control ward, though, while I'm there, because that seems like a sensible idea. Yes, I remember to buy a control ward. Yeah, so I'm going to just head back into my lane. I haven't got my teleport, but I can go for a walk. Because Orn died, he has to walk back into lane as well, because he used his teleport. So we're looking good. I'm going to try and place my control ward in this bush, I think, because that's to me, that's the best way for me to know if the jungler's going to come. Obviously, we haven't had too much trouble from the jungler so far. Stayed out of the top lane, which is handy from my point of view. Did come up and clear out a ward, but you know, I'm not too concerned about doing that. So I'm slightly behind on CS at the moment, but only very slightly. So I'm not really too concerned, and I've obviously got a kill. I'm one kill up on my lane opponent, so that's good. Oh, he blocked me off with a wall. I didn't know one could do that, but here we are. Yeah, this is where I failed to get nearly as much. Oh no, okay, I got much more CS that way than I thought I was going to with my spinny death move. No, I'm not going to go back. Okay. Oh, okay, so I thought Orn might have backed off, but it looks like he's sticking around. But I do have to be careful, because he is a big source of damage at the moment, and I don't want to get destroyed Get him a silence, so it gives me a bit of time to get away. And again, back to my tower. I don't have too much concern. Yeah, I'm actually ahead of my CS goal at the moment now, which is fantastic. We like that, and that's going to get me some nice stuff. So let's. I'm going to try and dodge out of the way again. Okay, but I managed to get back to my turret, so that's okay. I don't mind that. Yes, for a second there, it looked like I was going to be in trouble, but I'm doing okay, I think. So I'm going to put a ward down here so that I can see if anyone's coming in that way. I'm going to save my control ward for the bush that I indicated before, because I think that's probably a slightly better place. I'm going to try and... Oh, no, I was going to try and signal danger, but I failed. I signaled the wrong thing. But because Ornn's going walkabout, but I'm not sure where he's going, because he's not on my map anywhere. But yeah, I'm a bit wary of coming down here, but Ornn has wandered off, and I do have flash available. So I'm going to do this, which is... Oh, there's Ornn. Okay. No, that's not Ornn, that's Master Yi. Okay, so he's killing that ward, which is slightly annoying, but you know, not the end of the world. I don't really want to chase down Master Yi because I don't know where Ornn is, and he could well just be kind of hiding around somewhere waiting to kill me. And he might still be, to be honest. But there we go. Get a nice turret plate, so that's good. So I think I don't want to speak too soon, really, but I feel like the laning's going okay here. I feel like. I think I'm going to... Oh, okay, so that's where Ornn was. He was defeating the Rift Herald, which is just down here. But I'm going to go back, because I have 1,383 gold. It's not quite enough for a Trinity Force, that's disappointing, but I'm going to get that. And I'm going to pick up another control ward, because my last one got killed. I have to say, it's one of those funny things that talking about warding is really helping me to remember to ward, because in a lot of games I just completely forget, but because I think just saying the words so often has really helped me to remember. So yeah, just picking up the wards, doing that, and kind of seeing what's going on. And I'm still not looking at the mini map nearly as often as I should, realistically, to know quite what's going on. But it's better than nothing, and you know, I am learning. That's the whole point of this. So I'm not being too hard on myself, but I think just things to remember, and I don't want to get carried away or anything like that. So let's chase down Ornn. I've got my R, so let's do that and see if we can get him. No, but I've chased him off, so that's good. I think he'll have to go back to base from that. Do I go? Yeah, I can now get a Trinity Force, and I do have teleport if I need it. So I'm going to go back and pick up my Trinity Force. Oh, I should have warded. I forgot to put my control ward down, but that's okay. Picked up my Trinity Force. Okay, what do I want to build to next? Let's go for Mercury's Treads, I think. Because it said there that it was good against two people, one of whom was my lane opponent. So that's always a helpful little bonus. And I think that reduces the amount of time that I'm stunned for if he hits me with his ultimate, I think. So that's always useful. Being stunned is just a horrible feeling, as you know that they can close in on you. Is our mid lane getting... Yes, okay, our mid lane is getting pretty much destroyed. Okay. But, yeah, so Ornn again is a level above me, but again, I can just kind of chill out here, really, in front of my turret, and I'm not too concerned. Let's do that, get ourselves some more CS. Let's go. Okay, so the enemy team's got the Drake, so it does seem like they're kind of winning overall around the map. Although we're pretty level actually on kills, but kills are not always the best indication of how things are going. Okay, so again, I'm just going to chill out here. I'll get these guys down. There we go. That's that wave sorted out. Okay, so I'm going to do some warding again. There we go. And there's a ward for me to kill, so I'll get rid of that. I do now have to be a bit careful going back into my lane because Ornn Could try and get me between here and my tower, I think. But no, I think I'm going to be okay. And again, we'll just mop up here. And it's pretty kind of chilled out so far, really. I'm not too unhappy with how this is going. I've got another 943 gold. But that's not really enough to get anything. So I'm going to stick around and see if I can do anything to Ornn. He's got a lot of armor now, I think. So it's yeah, it's taking a lot to get through his armor and do him much damage. But I'm still, you know, I'm 1-0-0 in terms of kills, deaths, and assists. So yeah, I'm pretty happy. Let's keep it going. Where's my KDA? Yeah, I'm ahead of. Sorry, not my KDA, my CS. I'm ahead of where I. Oh no, I'm just very slightly short of what I need. That's a nightmare. I could sell my Doran shield. I never know if that's a good idea or not. No, okay, let's do that. I'm going to teleport back to my lane because this gives me a chance to actually pick up some of these minions. There we are. Get them. Oh, I didn't get that cannon, but that's okay. Okay, so I think we're in pretty good shape again. I think he might be hiding in this bush. He is. So let's do that. Get in here, see if we can do him some nice damage. I don't actually know if, just like one-on-one at the moment, I can kill him or if he kills me. So I do want to be a little bit careful, but I'm doing okay against him. And I heal up better than he does, which I think is useful for me. I'm going to let him run away, though. I don't want to get kind of pulled in too deep into there. Okay, so Master Yi is up here. I just saw him appear on the map. There he is. Let's pull out at there. Okay, so he's knocked me up, but I'm right back at my tower. I think I should be okay. It depends if they stick around, because I do have to be a little bit careful if they... I'm going to try and clear out the wave as quickly as I can, because that gives them less protection from the tower. Let's do that. No, I'm going to be dead. Oh, nightmare. Okay, I should have run away. That's a lesson learned. I didn't, as I say, I didn't really know how much damage they could do me and that kind of stuff. So yeah, yeah, all a lesson to be learned. So Black Cleaver here says that it is anti-armor, and I think it reduces the amount of armor that they have. And Ornn and Malphite, I think, both build a lot of armor. So I'm going to take that, or start building towards that, should I say. So yeah, okay. This Lucian's managed to clear that out very well. I was a little bit concerned about Lucian there, but he's done well. So our bot lane is doing well. It's quite close, I think, at the moment. I don't think either team is massively on top. They've taken out more turrets than we have, which obviously is a good sign for them. But there we go. That's a nice kill onto that. Right, let's see if we can chase Ornn down. Yeah, there we go. That was nice. Get a nice little double kill. I got 2 assists rather than kills, but that's okay. I don't mind that too much. It's a team game. There we go. So I'm going to stick around with... Lucian seems to want to push in, so I'm going to stick around and do that as well, because at least we have safety in numbers that way. Let's power through these, get some nice gold. There we go. Okay, so Lucian wants to try and take out this turret, so I'm going to stick around and do the same. I used my flash to get one of those kills before, which is a very aggressive move, and I'm not sure necessarily if it was the right thing to do. But it worked. We got those 2 kills, and now we are pushing forward. We've got that 1 tower. I'm a bit concerned, to be honest, about trying to take a 2nd tower here. But we'll see what we can do. You never know. Oh, okay. They seem to be... Oh, no, here comes Ornn. Right. Let's see if we can get a dodge going. Okay, so Ornn is strong here, which is not ideal. But, oh, actually, we've managed to turn it. Boom. 1 for 1. That's alright. But I think this is not the place I want to be on my own. So let's get these minions and then run away. Run away. Yep. Okay, so that worked well. Ah, yes, I should have placed a ward down there. Obviously, um, Twitch chat is helping me out a bit here with the ward game, which is nice. I'm going to put a ward there just so I can see what's coming along, but I'm going to go back because I've got 1,500 gold to spend. Oh, apparently I'm accidentally going to press something and cancel my back. That was good. Yeah, and then we can get a nice Warhammer and a Kindle Gem. And I think maybe I should go mid lane now. Don't really know. This is where it starts to be a bit more difficult to figure out the plays because the when you're in your laning phase, it's kind of obvious really. You run down your lane and you kill things and you try not to die. But here, knowing where the right place to be is, knowing you know what. Oh, someone is pinging there. So okay. So we found ourselves a Master Yi. That's I thought it was going to be a dead Master Yi, but it's not. That's unfortunate. Okay, fine. I don't want to chase him too far because we've got a Malphite at our backs. Let's see if we can get that. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so that's good. 3-1-2 is definitely a nice place to be. Where's everyone going? Okay, down to the bottom lane. Let's see if we can make something happen down there. There's a Jinx coming down here. Okay, oh yeah, they're going to do that without me, so I'll just take those minions. Okay, so they want to go mid lane outer tower, which I don't think is a bad idea because you've got both the turrets in that lane. So let's push upwards. Let's see what we can find. Oh yeah, Cloud Drake is still 3 minutes away. So it doesn't hurt to be thinking about that kind of thing, but... Oh, there's a dead Malphite, okay. But I don't think we need to be worrying about that immediately, so I'm going to see if I can help push here. Get some of this stuff dead, yeah. But I don't fancy taking these guys on under the tower, really. But now we can have a go. Yeah. Hello. Oh, let's see if we can do anything on these. I managed to get a silence in, but then I had to run away because I was taking tower hits. So I'm going to have to back off. But that was a good engage. I've got 1,200 gold to be doing stuff with now, and I think that's probably a good time for us to start thinking about taking a Drake. Oh no, we're still over 2 minutes away from the Drake. Again, I've backed just short of what I need. That's something I need to do. I need to check how much the items cost before I start backing, because that's yeah, not really helping me there. Shall I push top lane in? Shall I go mid lane? Choices. Well, everyone else appears to be mid lane, so I'm going to go and join the fight. So I don't want to. Abandon them if they then get 5 people fighting them, and it also means that I'm closer to the Cloud Drake, which is spawning in 1 minute and 38 seconds. So okay, now we need to be careful. We don't want to be caught out here and die this close before the Drake spawns. I'm not sure where Hecarim is going. Oh, he's probably trying to get behind to push them back into us, because I think Hecarim does like a pushback ability. I'm going to go into here because I'm quite tanky, so I think I can fairly safely face check, maybe. Face check is just what it's called when you like walk into a bush instead of putting a ward in there to see what's going on. So it's not generally a very good idea, but I am quite strong and tanky at the moment. So I've just been. Come on, yeah, that's 1 kill, but now we need to get out of there. Okay. Yeah, we're in danger here of just getting run off, and we don't want to lose the soul. Oh no, flash! That's me being so calm and composed, you can tell. But it kind of worked, so we're doing alright. And because I'm Garen, I am healing up a little bit as I go along. I'm going to take out some of these minions actually, because I think we want to get some. I'm not sure what Shen's pinging us for, to be honest. But no, I need to get out of there and not fight. Okay, another lesson learned. But that's my black cleaver, so I'm reducing that. So let's see. Since I've got another 35 seconds of death, we can have a look at what we can do. Sterex gauge, attack, damage, health, damage. Okay, so that helps me heal if I damage. Okay, so that if I can kill champions, that's good. Okay, I'm going to take that because it gives me some resistance to magic, and it also gives me some movement if I can do some good stuff. Whether that's going to matter or not is another question, but I'm going to have to go to here, I think, and see what I can do. I wanted to go to the Drake and try and fight down there, but I'm not. Oh, okay, so there's a Master Yi here. Let's see if we can do anything to this. Oh no. There we go, that'll do, I'll have that. Oh man, this is tense. I'm going to have to back because I have very little health. No, okay, I'm actually going to stick around and try and clear this out because otherwise we're going to get in trouble. Okay, let's see what we can do. Okay, I don't think chasing this all the way down is a go. Why would someone want to surrender? We're not doing that badly. They do have the soul, but okay. That's not what I meant. Give myself a tiny little movement boost. Let's see if we can do anything here, but I'm going to try and pull back to here. I'm dead. Okay. So, 634 is my current KDA. So I've killed 6 people and I've died 3 times. That's not too bad. And I'm pretty much dead on 5 creeps a minute killed. So I'm doing okay on that. Let's build some more of this. There we go. And now we have to. Unfortunately, it's going to get into some fairly serious defence at this point. Lucian calling everyone noobs. I do find it fairly funny when he's the one who was caught out a minute ago, but you know, what can you do? I'm not going to get myself wound up about it. Yeah, so I'm out for another 3 seconds. Here we go, back we come. So, what can we do? What can we do? We still have a turret in the top and bot lanes, but I'm just not sure what else we can do. I don't want to push too hard here because that's going to end very badly for us, but they're pushing in the top lane, so I'm going to head over there. And yeah, one of the things I had to work on after my stream last week was not swearing, which I feel like I've done pretty well this week, actually. There we go, that's another kill. Let's get this dude out. Oh man, yeah, good. Okay, that's another kill, but again, I need to back because I've taken a lot of damage there. That's my 7th kill. And I can't do anything. Can't do anything on that. So, I'll defend this Nexus turret. This is going to be a tough game from here, it's fair to say, because we're going to have to keep defending and clearing out whenever we can. Okay, and they've got a kill down here, so we're 2 down at the moment. I'm going to see if I can keep this from going down. They want to do Baron, which is not a bad idea, but it seems a bit brave, if I'm honest. But I'll head over, see what we can do. Looks like Baron is still alive, which is something at least. Okay, so I've come back, and at least I'm close by now. Okay, so what do we do now? Let's stay here because we've got 2 here, and we've got 1 just above us and 1 just below us. So we should have a good idea if people are going to kind of come and get it. So. Oh. Yes, I think Master Yi, who's over there, is a very powerful person at the moment. I was so tempted to go in then, I kind of almost did, but I don't want to throw this away for everybody. That's the main thing. Oh, but we've got them, they've attacked, so let's see if we can get in there. No, okay. Oh dear. So, I'm still ahead. I've still got 7 kills to 4 deaths, so, you know. And my team want to surrender, but I hate surrendering because I feel like if another team has worked hard for 30 minutes to get the kill, to win a game, they should be allowed to win it. I don't feel like we should deprive them. It's obviously like if some of my team just like wandered off and weren't playing properly, you know, they actually left the game, something like that, then it's different. But this team has been fighting us for half an hour, and they're getting to the stage where they're going to win a game. I feel like they should have the joy of it. I wouldn't want someone to deprive me of that if I was at that stage. So I basically always vote no to surrender. As I say, if one of my teammates, you know, actually just gets so angry they leave the game or something, then it's a bit different. Yeah. So this is going to be a loss realistically, but I feel like I've acquitted myself okay. As I say, 7 kills, 4 deaths. I've done okay on creep score. Oh, I think I'm getting blamed for something in the chat. I don't know if you can see the chat easily from on the stream. But I think I'm getting blamed. But, you know, such is life, really. Yeah, that's going to end badly for me, isn't it? Let's run away. Yeah, okay, that's me dead. Nothing like a good game of League of Legends for everyone to turn on each other and blame everyone else. Yeah, I don't know. It appears to be everyone's fault except the person writing each message. But it's alright. I tend to not get too worked up by these things. I think it definitely helps. I wouldn't say I'm always able to keep a level head. But, yeah, when people are just shouting and screaming for no reason, I'm not too bothered. But I'm not sure. Yeah, I should get to respawn before the end of the game, I think, and try and defend this one last turret in the Nexus. Okay, so now he wants everyone to uninstall the game. That's how bad he thinks everyone's being. I think maybe, just maybe, he's overreacting slightly. Given that this is a low-level game and everyone is just kind of learning, I don't, you know. Okay, so a lost game, but I feel like my lane was kind of pretty even. If anything, 1-on-1, I feel like I did slightly better, so I'm going to take that. And I don't really want to honour anybody. Everyone was shouting and screaming. Twitch chat, did anyone not flame in the comments so that I can give them an honour? I genuinely just saw lots of flame coming in. Hecarim was flaming a little bit at the end, but it might have been just because everyone was shouting. So I'll honour Hecarim. That's fine. Oh, I just got a new champion. That's very exciting. I get a misfortune. Let's send that away. There we go. So yeah, as I say, could have gone better overall the game, but I don't feel bad about my performance. So you know, that's not too bad.